Hey, good afternoon, everyone. This is James Bonfield again. To step through another coding challenge with you guys in Java. Today we're going to talk about sets in Java. Now, I got to be a little honest. I was racking my head on how to do this about sets. Trying to remember set theory from college and those other things. But to be honest, this is nowhere nearly as complicated as I was making it out to be about an hour ago. So as you can see, I just finished the challenge not that long ago. And as always, the code is always up. So if I go here, HackerRank, go to Java, data structure. And where is it? Can't see, where is it? 5 minutes ago. Okay. So here's the code right here that I just did. But we're going to step through it and talk through the logic. But before we do that, let's talk about the problem. So let's go back up here. So essentially, like it says on the screen, in computer science, a set is an abstract data type that can store certain values. And it can only store unique values. So as you can see here, 1, 2, 3, they're all unique. 1, 2, 2 is not a set because 2 is a duplicate value. So in this part, we're going to be adding pairs of strings. And we need to check during each iteration if they're unique or not. And as you go through the problem, here we're going to input 5 strings as the input. These are the strings we're going to enter, and during each iteration, we're going to check to see if the count changes. Like this, it should change here, it should change here, it should not change here, and it should change here. And then the rest should be the same number. And there's an explanation down here, and they give you some constraints as well. So obviously, as always, you could just go to HackerRank challenges. This is under the data structure section. So, and like I said, I think I said in an earlier video, for someone based on my current knowledge, I don't really use the Oracle documentation much. I do something called Geeks for Geeks because I like the way it's worded and is laid out. So I use this to read up about sets, and set is an interface and it has 3 implementations here. My solution uses the HashSet, and then it talks about the HashSet class as well. But let's get through the implementation. So first thing we're going to do, we need to import some things from util. So we're going to have to import like I said, the HashSet. So java.util.help. So things are capital H. HashSet. Okay. We have to import, since we're reading things in from the keyboard, the scanner class again. I type really slow, but allows me a chance to gather my thoughts as I'm typing. And I think we need to import set, which is an interface. And why is this not updating? Slow computer, I'm assuming. There it is. Don't freeze on me now. There you go. Okay. Dot set. Okay, so I think that's all we need. We're gonna need the scanner class, so private static scanner. Our instance is sc new scanner, and so we got our instance of our scanner class defined outside the main method. And then I think I said in an earlier video, it's a static, so we don't need to create an instance of it. Okay, so like I said, anytime we use taking any input from the keyboard, we need to prompt the user. So we're going to do sysout, enter the number of pairs in the set. This is essentially, we're going to know how many times we're going to loop and add to the hash set. So we're going to take int pairs equals sc next int. So like our sample problem, so we're going to take read 5 from the keyboard and assign it to pairs right here. Okay, so now we need to create an instance of the set class. So create a set that takes a pair of strings. Let's use the HashSet class. Okay, so we're going to do set. It's going to be a class string. And this may be a little deceiving. We're not creating a set that takes two classes of strings, but I'll show you. When we use the add method from the hash class, it'll be taking in two strings. Let's call this name pairs. Camel casing there. New hash set, and it's a type string. Okay, so like I said, this is a pretty simple problem. So all we're going to do here, well, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to actually fill in the hash set. So we're going to do for int I equals 0, I less than name pairs dot size. Yep, dot size. And then increment by 1. So let's pop the user because we're taking in two strings. So let's just make it simple and use names, first and last name. Enter the first name. String. So we need for a variable of type string. C.next. So my IntelliJ is saying I need to use the next method from the scanner class. Okay, let me just save myself some time here because I'm not a fast typer. Enter the last name, string, last name. Let's see next. Okay, so we have our two strings in our variables. Now the actual part we actually use sets, we need to add these. So add strings to. So we're gonna call our hash set instance name pairs. Call the add method. And before I finish this, so if I go back to here, so I think this shows a list of methods. Well, anyway, just in overall, since it's an implementation of the set interface, it uses all the methods. So that's just for any interface. So let me go back. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back here. So name my pairs add. Now we need to add the two strings. So we're gonna go first name, do a space, we concatenate the strings last name. And then so the problem, let's go back to the problem really quickly. So the problem is after every time we add these two strings, we need to print out the size of the set. So inside the loop, we're going to do sysout name pairs dot size. And just for clean, I think that's it, but I think just for cleanup, just to save memory, we'll close this. We don't need it anymore. Close, okay. So let's save that. We're going to do this. Let's do that. And let's do that so we can see side by side. Okay, so let's do here. Let's compile this. Taking a sweet time, but that's okay. And okay. let's see what happens. So enter the number of pairs in the set. So I'm going to do 5. So we're going to use this algorithm 5 times. Okay, and something is wrong. What is wrong? Okay, what did I do? Pairs. What did I do wrong? Let me guess. So let's step through. We got sys out, enter the number of pairs in the set, read it in. Okay. Oh, maybe this is the problem. Oh, it doesn't. Caught myself. Since I was using the set instance, but since once we create it here, it's of size 0, so that's why the loop didn't work. It's a good thing I caught myself. Okay, hopefully that's the issue. I could have put it in debug mode, but I think since I just solved this like not that long ago, I think that was the issue. Here, let's run it again. So we're gonna do 5. Okay, that's a good sign. Let's put our strings in, our names. John. Let's spell that right. John, Tom. Then we're gonna do John, Mary. We're gonna do John, Tom, Mary, Anna, Mary, oh, no space, Anna. That looks good to me, but let's double check. So the first, we put in John, Tom, we get 1, looks good. We put in John, Mary, we get 2, that looks good. We put in John, Tom again, we should get 2, that looks good to me. We put in Mary Allen for the first time, we should get 3. We do. We put Mary Allen in again, we get 3. Looks good to me. Now, when we go down here, if I was to use some of my, I don't say tokens or whatever, I could show the different test cases, but as you can see, I've already passed this. But anyway, so let me go back. If you want to look at this code with the more comments in it, it's at this directory here. I'll show you how to get there one more time. Go back to here, go to HackerRank, go to Java, data structures, and then we'll go to HashSet. And that's the code right there. That's the code right there. And just, I have a couple more minutes before I have to cut this video off. So I have some other code too. I have some algorithms that I was working on. I haven't updated, so I haven't done an algorithm in a while. I haven't done definitely a string algorithm in a while. And I think I did a lot of sorting ones. So those all there, those are my implementations. Well, to solve those problems. But anyway, I'll post another video. I don't know what I'm learning now. I'll probably post something about maps, which is essentially, since I learned Python first, which is essentially dictionaries. I actually solved that code a few days ago, so I'll have to step through it again. But thank you for checking in. Have a good day.